We all know some women were powerful and popular. But Maria Julice of Berg was Duchess of Cleve. Well, let me explain. But Maria Julice of Berg was born in 1491. Maria Julice of Berg childhood was spent her early years as the royal daughter of William IV, Duke of Julice Berg. But in 1509 Maria Julice of Berg married John III, Duke of Cleve. But in 1512 Maria Julice of Berg gave birth to Sybil
Sleep,
of Cleve.
little Sybil. The world is new and waiting for you.
But in 1515 Maria Julice of Berg gave birth to Anne of Cleve. But Maria Julice of Berg and John III, Duke of Cleve had children together. But Maria Julice of Berg and John III, Duke of Cleve watched their children play in the gardens. But in 1539 King Henry VIII from the Tudor family was looking for a new wife. But in 1539 Hans Holbein was painting the portrait of Anne of Cleve. But King Henry
She looks
VIII
beautiful
looked
in
at the
that
portrait of Anne of
portrait.
Cleve, but King Henry VIII
I like to
picked
pick her
Anne
to
of
be my
Cleve
wife.
because she looked beautiful in that portrait.
She looks...
But in
Oh, Anne of Cleves
1540
is
when they
so
met,
ugly.
King
She looks
Henry
nothing
VIII
like her
was
portrait.
disgusted because Anne
Off
of
with
Cleve
Thomas
was ugly.
Cromwell's head!
But in 1540 King Henry VIII
you take
married
this
Anne
woman?
of Cleve.
I do.
And you, Anne of Cleves?
I do.
But
My
King
sweet
Henry
Catherine,
VIII
you
was
are
in
the
love
jewel
with
of my
Catherine
heart.
Howard.
And you, my lord, are my king and my love.
But in
Anne of Cleves,
1540
I
King
present you
Henry
with this
VIII
decree of
divorced Anne of
divorce.
Cleve.
I accepted, your majesty.
But King Henry VIII gave Anne of Cleve a wealthy castle called Hever Castle. You think Anne of Cleve was lucky, but that was wrong because Anne of Cleve luckiness was a lie. Anne of Cleve had felt rejected and she missed her home from Cleve. But in 1543 Anne of Cleve asked King Henry VIII to let her to go Cleve, but that answer was denied. But in 1543 Maria Julice of Berg died. This is the story of Maria Julice of Berg.